Previously on The Apprentice. Now, look at the teams, 5-3. Donna, I'm going to ask you to rejoin Primarius to even it out.
Hi.
So for your next task, you're going to try to sell an outdoor product live on QVC, and good luck.
Oh, I almost feel like Donna's gonna have to be on TV. You're gonna trust you more than they will me.
And put Howie on. Yeah.
If I make the wrong choice about who to put on the air to sell the product, we could lose the task.
Look at Donna, she's just not amused.
I have never worked with Jim or Bethany, but I just know, how crazy they are.
You don't want this. You want this. I didn't like it in the middle of the shot. I think you should put that hose back over there.
All right, what's the deal here? I'm the project manager. I'm going to make a final decision on this. I think Leslie and I are both frustrated with Amanda at this point.
Every time I'm with Amanda, I have to jump in while she's talking. And I hate that. I
know.
That. That's not my personality.
It's not mine either.
It's 2 a.m. and I force Howie to rehearse with Donna.
One simple, easy to use device. Lightweight rechargeable air compression, deflatable.
Howie, I don't want you to argue with me. Jim's gonna do it.
Dude, I'm afraid I'm gonna go off.
You never know when Jim's gonna say something that he shouldn't.
3, 2, 1, you're up.
And I wanted to show everyone how easy this is to use.
Okay, Amanda, stay out of the shot.
That way, this is how it comes. It comes out of the box. It's that simple, it's that easy.
Good job, you guys. That was awesome.
Jim, can you hear me?
Hey, Howie, that was me that you were talking to, not Jim.
Howie, get it right, man.
3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon, you're watching QVC.
You just walked out of your shot.
Howie, you gotta tell Jim when he's blocking.
Jim, can you hear me?
No, Patty, the thing
Donna,
I like
can you
about
hear
this is I'm always a little...
Primarius struggled with their television sales pitch, and it showed in their lower sales. They lost the task, and I called them into the conference room. Primarius, Matchstick beat you again.
Donna, how was Bethany as a project manager?
Bethany is very hyper, very easily excitable. I did not think she was a good project manager.
You didn't practice your presentation enough.
Don't forget, I jumped in at the last minute to replace Howie's decision to back out, and
My decision was not to back out.
Howie didn't seem comfortable with it. He didn't.
Bethany, who would you choose to go back to the loft?
I would choose Donna.
Howie, you had the chance to really take hold of this sales pitch, and you didn't do it. And I just want to say goodbye. 7 candidates remain. Who will ultimately be the apprentice?
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you.
How did it go in there?
It was horrible.
It was?
Yeah,
Tell me, what happened?
I hate going there. I can't even describe to you guys. I'm so upset right now. I can't physically, as a person, talk that bad about people. I'm not sure if I can handle going in there anymore. I think of myself as being a really strong person, but I don't like hurting other people. And I think I really hurt Bethany tonight. And I feel horrible about it.
Howie went home. Howie went home.
Hi.
I told you.
I'm shocked right now.
It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I love it. You know what I mean? You're here for a reason. It's okay. I know it's very emotional. It's totally fine.
Jim and Bethany returned to the loft, which was a little surprising. I'm just confused at this point, really, what Martha Stewart is looking for, because I don't know. If she likes Jim, then she's probably not going to like me, because we're very, very opposite. I think I'm just going to screw off tomorrow.
Seriously, want to go in the conference? I say that all the time.
I don't really care. I don't know what she wants.
Good morning. I'm calling from Martha's office. Could you be ready by the monitor in the loft at 9 for your next task assignment?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, so I think those are the right colors, don't you think?
Yeah, I think those look good.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hi, James. Primarius, Matchstick. Sorry I can't be with you in person to deliver the next task, but I'm on a deadline, and I'm choosing a color for the February cover of the magazine. You know we work far in advance. Now, you know how we're all addicted to the perfect cup of tea, the perfect hot chocolate, and the perfect cup of coffee. But there's a new product that actually makes all of those, and very nicely. It's called the Tassimo Hot Beverage System. At Martha Stewart Living, we really like to teach everybody how to make their everyday lives just a little bit nicer. This machine might just do that. Your job is to take the Tassimo, create a retail space, and we're going to give you $40,000. Each team gets $40,000 to set up a retail store, and the team that has the highest gross sales wins. And the team that loses will meet me in the conference room, and one of you will go home. Have fun. Okay, let's go.
There's only 3 of us, so.
Yeah, so we all have to.
Exactly.
To me,
I'm one of the
you
strength
might
players.
be called project manager, but we all have to play a huge role today.
Of course.
I am the project manager of Primarius.
I'm up against Marcella for the second time, and my past suggests that when I'm up against Marcella as a project manager, we win.
This is a big task for 3 people.
I think we should definitely get a publicist and a designer.
Absolutely.
Here, look at this. This is a company that's all they do is pop up retail for people so they can have a store up and out. They've done it for Delta Airlines. They've done it for Target. The president is Claudia Strauss of Line Promotion and PR, so I was just going to look them up. They're here in New York City. It would be very difficult for 3 people to run everything tomorrow. So the best thing we could do is hire a company like Line PR and Promotions to help us drive people into the store, help us man the location, and help us sell the Tassimo Hot Beverage System. What, that makes sense though, right? I mean, my God, if this company can do what they did for...
Have they done stuff for coffee before?
I don't think this is much about food for this as it is somebody to help us put together this amazing display and PR.
Can you draft up a list of questions that you think are important? Just make it at 11 and we'll go to the retail space from there. Can you work on the question space? Is that what
Can
you're
I wait
doing?
for the computer to load up first?
Hey, can you tell me what the problem is?
No, you just told me to do the questions. I said I was going to do it, but I can't do anything until the computer loads up.
I think Marcella, she likes to call herself the leader, and I want to defer to her, but I don't feel comfortable really deferring to her in her leadership. So I think it'll be interesting to see how much Leslie and Ryan and I really run this task.
I need you guys, please. You're 100% here, right? Because I sense a bit of an attitude, but it's gone, right?
Right.
Okay, good.
This task is so important, but I can't do it working with people that I think are working against me. I think what they're trying to do is set me up for failure.
You?
Good, yeah, I'm good.
You've got a pen mark on your nose.
Oh, thanks.
I have a meeting with the president of Line Productions, and then when we get done, let's both meet at the location. Can you give me that location date? And I need a dossier. Do you know where she's
Yeah, I think they're down here, 1:15.
This task is so important for me to win. If we lose this task, no matter how good of a job I do, I might be the one going home. Jim and Bethany have this alliance that they're gonna stick up for each other no matter what. I'm just gonna do everything I can to try to win the task, and then I don't have to worry about Jim and Bethany, you know, plotting against me. Right after your meeting, we're going to meet at the store, right?
Absolutely.
And you're going to have the wireless, right? You're going to have
I
the
will have
wireless.
the wireless. Do you need it for a map or anything? No.
Donna doesn't want to bring us with her to go talk to the Line PR people. So from the very beginning of the task, I've got a rogue member. I have a disparate member of our team. She's going off on her own already.
We need to meet there after our meetings. We'll call.
Of course. It's the next step. Who are you meeting with? What's the name of the company?
Line Promotion.
I don't know what she's doing with this, but it's not good.
Without passion, without great drive, you're not really going to build the great company. So when I go out to garden, I say, I'm going to garden today. I don't say, I'm going to work in the garden.
You know, the garden's looking really pretty.
Once you attach that word work and make it a chore, I think that people's attitude changes drastically.
This is it?
Oh, that's beautiful. The task was to set up a shop and promote this new coffee machine from Tassimo, and the team with the most revenue would win the task.
Wow.
Here I am again as project manager going against Jim. I was thinking there's no way I'm going to lose against Jim again. We're going to have pastries. Definitely going to have pastries. I want to see if we can have one of their pastry chefs there. Maybe we can bring one of them in.
Marcella thinks in food. Everything around her is food related. She stopped thinking about the beverage machine and just started drooling about the pastries to go with the coffee. The coffee became a side note. What we need to do is come up with a promotional scheme to sell the most products.
Do we want to, two of us walk through the neighborhood a little bit right here and just see what's here?
I'll go with you. I'll be right back.
What's the main cross street here? We need a map.
I'd find a pastry chef for Marcella so we can sell pastries here instead of coffee makers.
Shut up. Look, this is what I got so far.
No direction, no delegation, no direction.
Exactly.
Should we have developed the marketing strategy before they do the research that they're doing right now?
By noon, we want to have whatever it is. And just
I just
run
feel
with
like
it.
just for the sake of it, Amanda is just challenging everything I
Just
say,
don't
just
worry about
because
it.
the attitude, and it's making it so difficult.
Look, if we tell a celebrity agent we got 15 grand for a celebrity to show up tomorrow, I think they'd do it. Don't you?
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Ryan and I just took it upon ourselves to start planning things. I thought, how are we going to get people in the door? You know, let's try to hire a celebrity, someone with a following. So we started to call some talent agencies.
So I was interested in maybe getting some celebrity talent in here. Who did you find?
We're trying to get either Paul Schaefer, Mary Tyler Moore, because we're working on a couple of people like that.
Ryan was in search of a celebrity, not for the pastry chef. I just don't understand how our team dynamic turned into, okay, let's lose, let's, you know, prove a point instead of fighting for a win. I do not understand that. No, I need your input. I need everybody's input. Because
I'm just not going to step your toes because you're the project manager and I'm not going to lead this project.
No, I know. No, but of course I need your input. I need everybody's input. I can't do this by myself. I can't.
Right.
Okay, how about the Sopranos? Who's the guy from Sopranos?
Vinny Pastore. Vinny Pastore in the first season played Big Pussy.
Everybody loves that guy. I love Big Pussy.
I don't mean it that way, but that's what everybody calls him, and everybody loves the character.
Big Pussy. Big Pussy. You know Big Pussy, right?
We can't.
Everybody loves Big Pussy.
We can't. How are we going to make a flyer that says Big Pussy on it?
That's his name, Big Pussy.
Ryan was in search of a celebrity and he found someone. He found someone that was in the cast of The Sopranos. His name is Big Pussy. No, see, we can't do that. You know, Ryan, celebrity chefs have managers. They have representation. They are considered celebrities. They're really good chefs.
Right.
And I think that because it is coffee and coffee goes with pastries, a pastry chef is much more interesting than Big Pussy.
That's what I wanted to know. That's what I'm doing that right now for you.
Okay.
So I mean, just curious. I don't give a
She's like, no, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Where did that idea come from? I'm not spending $15,000. But she wants a pastry chef. I wrote down 5 of the top that I could find online.
Come in. Hey, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you guys?
So what, do you have a concept organized?
Our concept is we're going to try to bring in a celebrity pastry chef. Basically, we're just working out the logistics of that now. We're trying to find a good celebrity chef. So.
And how do you promote it? How do you get people in here?
Well, she's working. How did he do on the email blast? Is this a list that she has?
See you later. We don't buy your coffee maker, or do you think that may have some sort of... It's called 5 of the top restaurants in the city.
And we do have Plan B.
What's Plan B?
Yeah, we're working on that right now.
Okay.
Ryan, I just could not believe that I was standing there with Charles, and he turns to me and he said, "It's impossible. We're not going to get a pastry chef right now." How he thinks that's going to help our team, I just do not get it. I want to sell, actually, this product, but I want to tie it to, obviously, a celebrity chef, which would be you. Is this something that you think you can do by tomorrow?
I think so, yeah. I probably could do that.
My idea was from the beginning to bring in a pastry chef, and we found a good one, and if I was doing this alone, I could probably pull it off. You know what? I could pull it off.
Nice to meet you. Let me tell you a little bit about what we're doing. My whole thing is I want to make sure that we are focused on like the overall goal, which is to sell for Tassimo these coffee makers. We need big ideas, I guess, to get people in. And
Same thing as we just would go about it
not like come and buy a coffee maker, because you can buy coffee makers anywhere, but something a bit more interesting, a bit more kind of, you got to come and check this thing out, because it's the hottest thing since hot coffee, whatever it is.
What's your budget? I have about $30,000 to spend on actually the build out of the store and any promotion that we do.
It's a very tight deadline. It's not how we work, but we think we can help you.
Wonderful. Thank you guys so much.
I have your number. If anything comes up, we will call you. Otherwise, we'll see you there at 1 o'clock.
Thank you guys so much.
Okay,
I look forward to working with you. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it. I almost feel like I'm project manager right now. You know, I'm the one that got the company, you know, Line PR and Promotions. I felt $30,000 was just a great price to do the entire build out, PR, everything that needed to get done.
Right here?
Yeah.
When we arrived at the store location, I was pleasantly surprised that it was a store. It wasn't in the greatest shape. It just needed some love and some paint.
This is filthy dirty, man.
It's okay. All we need to worry is about getting people in here. Then you and I have all night to make it beautiful.
This is Jim.
Hey, Jim, it's Donna.
Yes, hi Dawn, how's it going?
Hey, good. We have one of the best companies in the city willing to partner with us on this.
The question we're gonna have to be dealing with at this point, frankly, not to be mercenary, is price.
I told them our budget is $30,000. Wait, hold on, Jim. I can't hear you. Try that again.
We can't really have anybody sign anything. We need to speak with them as well. We need to make a decision. We can't just go on their say-so. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, I basically have asked them to partner with us, and they said yes.
We will all be there at 1 p.m., so I just want to make sure nobody else is going to be there.
Get your people here at 1 and we'll start from there. Hey, let her...
Listen, she's got them. She'll be on her ass. Anybody can get 100 people in here.
Dawn has spent hours this morning grinding out a deal, unbeknownst to Bethany and I, that involved $30,000 of our budget. And she never once gave a call to us.
I don't like it the way she takes over, like she's like the PM. I just don't want them to be like, well, when I can, and she's like, I want it to be. It's like, you want it to be.
It's not going to be like that because she's not going to have a chance to talk about it because we're going to win, so it doesn't matter.
You can have a great concept, you can have a great plan, you can have a great pitch, but if nobody knows you're here, how are you going to sell it?
We haven't really had like a marketing strategy for this whole thing, so that's my only concern. That's why I've been so like, crap. It's because we just, you know, we don't have a plan. We don't have a marketing plan.
We had the idea of the celebrity pastry chef from, you know, minute one, and we followed through with that, and the experience with her is secured, and that is going to be...
But how is this celebrity chef going to bring people in the door? That's all I'm concerned about.
Do you have a better idea in terms of the marketing strategy?
At this time?
No, you could have shared it with me anytime during the day. I asked you guys for your input anytime during the day. Okay. I'm just saying...
Whatever.
Man, what do you mean whatever? I'm just asking you if you have a better idea to help this task.
I'm just going to work on decorating the space, making sure it's great, and then selling the heck out of these things tomorrow. Obviously, you know, I've been frustrated with Marcella. I don't feel like we have any leadership or any goals in this task. I think a lot of the time, Ryan and myself just looked at each other and said, you know, why should we lead by proxy when she stands around and sort of generally does nothing?
Guys, we're open. 9 a.m., doors open to the public. All the wait staff was there, the promoters were there.
What we have to sell it is this. It makes hot chocolate, cappuccinos, it makes latte, it makes espressos, it also makes tea.
So it was looking good. I was very excited, and I couldn't wait for the first customer to walk in the door. It was definitely like a street party in that corner. It was always crowded. It never felt slow. We had a lot of people come in and say, I heard the food was really good, so the pastry chef actually worked.
I gotta wait, there's too many people inside right now, so 1 second.
Not only did the caterers look great wearing their black, but it looked really beautiful. They're really kind of following where the market's going.
Right.
We hired Jennifer Roach, our pastry chef, and it was exciting. It felt like we were finally getting to where we needed to go.
Wow, it looks good.
You put it in, you don't have to worry about milk, you just put it in, you show the lid, you know, you're done.
Have a cup of coffee.
People are coming in and eating and talking, and nobody's buying.
So anyway, just think about it. You can come try some. We have more pastries. Do you want to try some more food? Okay. Try a free sample.
Matchstick is acting strange. no, we're buying the coffee makers.
They seem a little lost. To win this task, they're going to have to find a very innovative way to get customers to purchase this item.
Just sampling today, not interested. Okay.
So call-wise and come back. We do accept credit cards, and we're going to be here for a few more hours.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, thank you. The first price point was $2.99. When I realized that people weren't responding to that price point, we brought it down to $2.49. But are you not interested in a coffee machine? You just want to check out the coffee?
This is so frustrating.
I know.
I think an hour after that, we went down to $1.99.
People come in just for the food and the coffee, and they don't even care about the product. So if you can tell, you know, I mean, you can tell they're riff-raffers, no.
Anyway.
What I felt about my team, I had to just, you know, step away from that and try to sell the product as best as I could, and I think I did. Smart technology. The barcode tells the machine, this is hot chocolate, you don't have to brew a whole pot, it's just you. So it's a very, very, very good product, very good product. I put my heart and soul into this task because I know that if I lose, it's time for me to go home, because I had my 2 chances to prove myself, and I don't think that Martha will be forgiving this time.
Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.
Look at this foot traffic. It's just incredible.
So what are we gonna do? It's not a good situation.
First, signage. Wasn't Lime supposed to be producing something that said Tassimo hot beverage
What
system?
about the thing on the?
It says Tassimo
I thought we had
Cafe.
something on the floor.
We're supposed to have the sign that says what it is.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jim.
I'm really concerned about the fact that Donna has set $30,000 of my seed money to the Lime PR people, but I'll be on them like white on rice to make sure that we're getting every single thing we want, and I mean detail perfect. No. We don't put this on chesty girls. We put this on, you know, skinny, tall guys. You're fantastic either way.
With any hope, it's going to get really hectic in here. And just try to stay calm and efficient. Lime PR is sitting outside eating cookies half the time, and it was getting frustrating. I have no one in my store. Get off your butts and get some people in. Do you guys all know the prizes, all the stuff? Cooking classes. Cookie of the Month Club.
Yeah, that's what...
Okay, and spread out a little bit. Down the block. Thank you.
Just have those machines ready to sell because we're going to do this in an hour.
You guys are going to head down here. You're going to direct traffic this way.
Would you like some free coffee?
Yes. Sweetie, the goal is not to get rid of the pastries. It's just volunteer. That's not the goal. The goal is for coffee. So now the entire Lime PR staff was deferring to me. I have people blanketing the city. They're reaching out all their arms. I mean, the gift bags, the gifts, the street teams, the everything. I mean, I was in charge. We only have 100 of them, and they're going fast.
One for the beautiful lady, then you have a brunette
169 in the pink jacket.
The pink jacket coming up.
There you go. Thank you guys very much. Have a good day. Around lunchtime, traffic really started to pick up, and that's when we finally started to make some sales.
Come on in.
There's 20, and you're $9, and you're $7. I'll be right out with your box. My pleasure, miss. Sold.
I do believe that these guys have more intensity in their eyes. They have like a salesman's desperate look. I mean, Jim always looks desperate.
Oh, miss, you are fantastic.
I think I'm supposed to get a gift basket.
Of course. We're going to move the Tassimo hot beverage system as well as we can. We're going to get as many as we can out the door. Can we beat Matchstick? I don't know. But at least we'll have a respectable showing. The machine, she's a beautiful. Guys, come try our coffee. I'm very excited about this coffee.
Primarius. Jim was your project manager. Matchstick, your project manager was Marcella. Last time you went head-to-head, Jim won. How do you think you did this time, you two?
I think our team did very well. We found obviously some obstacles along the way. We had to overcome them.
Jim?
I think we had a...
oh, you lost your voice.
Yeah, laryngitis. I think we did respectably well. We'll see.
Charles, how did Matchstick do?
Well, Matchstick hired a pastry chef and a caterer to help them out. They started at $299 and lowered their price throughout the day to $169. They sold 9 Tassimo hot beverage systems for a total of $1,891.
And Alexis, how did Primarius do?
Primarius's focus was on their sales. They had a PR firm to help them out, and they started with a retail price of $200, but eventually lowered it to the suggested retail price of $169. In the end, they sold 36 systems for a total of $6,621.
Congratulations, Primarius. You sold $4,730 more than Matchstick.
Now, I must say that Matchstick, I think for this task, you guys lost the fire and passion. And Jim and Bethany and Donna, 3 against 4, you just had some real determination. And I think that's a main reason that you won this task.
Well, congratulations, Primarius. Since you've been working so very hard in the city, I thought it would be really nice to send you on a little jaunt. You'll fly on a private jet, a jet network, Gulfstream 4, a fabulous plane, all the way to Bar Harbor, Maine.
Oh, wow.
And then drive to my most favorite place, Skylands, which is my house.
Wow.
Alexis will meet you there. She's going to take you on a tour, and then you're going to go on a sightseeing boat ride on a fabulous Hinckley picnic boat. And Matchstick, I'll see you in the conference room, and one of you will be sent home.
Doesn't suck.
The reward is that we are going to Martha's home in Maine, and we're going to meet Alexis.
This is the way I want to roll, man. Ritz-Carlton style.
Just having a day away and going on a great reward is definitely going to bring the team together and boost our morale.
This is so much, I mean, I'm so excited.
We deserve it. We deserve it.
You got a good day.
Oh my goodness.
So here's the house. It was built by Edsel Ford in 1925
awesome.
for his little summer home.
This is unbelievable.
And there was one owner between my mother and the Fords.
Fantastic.
Amazing. Oh my God.
Oh, here's the letter from Henry Ford. Wishing them luck.
Amazing.
And these original sinks.
Original sinks.
Sinks are amazing.
And you're gonna love this. This is for your tablecloths.
I love it. This is a special moment. I've only had 2 rewards, and I am savoring every moment of it. I breathed in the lifestyle that is Martha Stewart's. It was like walking inside of Martha Stewart's mind. And most importantly of all, it's a privileged time to get to know Alexis Stewart more personally. I don't mind staying alone. In fact, I need time alone. She opened up to us. She's sweet. Now I like her more. I couldn't ask for anything better.
As if the personal house tour was not enough, we took a beautiful tour of the coast of Maine and had lobster sandwiches that Alexis prepared. Here's the veggie. Exciting. As a matter of fact, Alexis made me my own vegetarian sandwich because she had remembered that I'm a natural foods chef. I mean, are you kidding me? It was amazing.
Thank you. It's so good.
I'm glad you like it.
What a fantastic experience. The memory of this reward will stay with me till I'm old and gray, and I'll be telling it to my grandchildren. That's what this reward meant to me.
Yeah, this is by far my best day since I've been here.
Why am I going to fight to stay here if I'm going home? I just want to cook for the woman. You know, I just want to work at the magazine or at the TV show. I don't know, maybe this whole thing was just not for me. I'm not cut out for this type of competition. It's so cutthroat. It's so not me. I'm a chef. I'm a mom. This is not me.
It was
horrible.
Oh, it was?
Donna.
Like worse than
You have
before?
no idea. This is the worst task
Oh, really?
I've ever been in. There was not one point of control in the whole thing.
I would think for someone like Marcella, it'd be pretty intimidating to lead.
That's what I'm afraid of, is that Charles is going to be like, you just, you know, kind of skated.
She even said it, I'm just a chef. I'm just a chef. I can't do this.
You guys are gonna crucify her, aren't you?
I think she's just gonna give up out there.
She's gonna just give up.
I think she's tired.
So it's almost like you're kind of not.
I'm letting her down easily. I mean, I'm gonna push her in that direction, but I get some resistance.
The truth is, I didn't like the position that Marcella was in, and I've been put in that position where I was scapegoated as a weak player, and I wasn't. What Matchstick was doing to Marcella was just plain wrong, and I just couldn't have it. I couldn't see her go out like that. All right, I'll let you go. You guys, good luck.
I can tell you, they're gonna try to crucify you.
I know.
You gonna let them?
I don't know.
Just be strong. You have to have an offense ready. You can say, man, that acted like she has some kind of superiority complex. Like, I'm not good enough to lead this team. I'm here just as much as she is. I got a celebrity chef in there. I had people eating in there. I had people in that place. And you guys couldn't sell a coffee maker. These people were so pompous that they actually would be maybe willing to sabotage our team because they figure it's a good chance for them to send me home. I mean, think about that, Martha. Is that the kind of person you want working for you?
I now like you, by the way.
Well, then do it.
Thank you, though.
You're welcome.
I mean, you really helped.
Jim gave me like the best pep talk ever before I went to the conference room. It just reminded me that I have so much to bring to the table. I have to make Martha see, regardless of this loss, how much of an asset I would be to her company.
Marcella, you are the project manager for Matchstick on this particular task.
Yes.
What went wrong?
I certainly hold a lot of the responsibility for our loss, definitely. I felt from the beginning that the team dynamic was not a good one. I did not feel support from my teammates.
Do you agree with that, Amanda?
I agree that I was not supportive with Marcella a lot of the times, but not because I doubted her from the beginning, but because I doubted the decisions that she was making during the task. I felt that Marcella has a passion, and that passion is food. But this task was not about food. It was about marketing and selling a product.
You know, I saw when you guys were selling, it didn't look to me that you were very serious about this task.
You guys were like dead, most morose, like unhelpful acting.
And uncharacteristic.
Yeah, which is never
for
the
you
way
guys,
back to
you know.
before.
I've been trying to think of how we possibly could have lost by so much.
You lost by $4,700. You sold only 9 units.
I mean, and it's so easy to look at the project manager, but I'm not willing to do that. I'm willing to share the blame with her, and I hope my teammates do that as well.
I know we're getting closer to making, decisions and eliminating one by one the talent here, but that does not give you a good excuse for sort of like laying back while the lamb is slaughtered by the lion.
Marcella's an inspiration to me. I think as a Latina, I come at it from a very different perspective. I want her to succeed. I knew she was having trouble. She felt like part of the team was pulling one way. I felt like the intermediary.
Well, which part of the team was pulling away?
There was a little bit of resistance for whatever reason with Amanda and Ryan.
Again, we're getting back to teamwork, and I just think a small team needs real teamwork.
And it wasn't that way from the beginning.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like that.
It's not about the project manager's vision. I think what you were trying to do is just make me accountable for more so that you would be accountable for less.
In all fairness,
at one point
Marcella,
I asked you, if you have such a problem with the marketing, give me an idea. And what did you answer?
So you kept back ideas?
No, not at all. What I'm saying was, when I would say, Marcella, I don't think maybe the pastry chef's a wise idea. Because
No, I'm asking you about the marketing.
Let me finish. I mean, when it came to marketing, that was one of your marketing strategies. You felt like it would bring in people to have this pastry chef. I disagree with that. I had some other ideas. Then you said, finally, no, I want to have a pastry chef.
Marcella, at what time did you get a sense that this wasn't working, or did you?
When you and Alexis came in and Ryan told me in front of you that we weren't going to find a pastry chef. I can't manage a team that doesn't respect me.
Oh, that's so not true. I respect her so much as a person.
Amanda, what's your area of expertise?
Well, several. I mean, obviously I have a promotion and marketing background to some degree. Also, I'm very good with people.
I thought you were an attorney.
I am an attorney, but I have a public relations degree.
But what kind of job are you looking for?
I love to decorate and I love to cook, and my husband laughs at me for being so interested in this that I can't wait to get home at the end of the day so I can do what I love to do, and my husband right now is remodeling our backyard, and I said, please don't plant the flowers because I want to get my hands dirty when I get home. So I don't know how I'm going to exactly fit in your company, but I want to reach out and be personable because, you know, when the bottom line is people like to see people that are real. You know, they don't want to see someone that's professional and polished all the time and never makes mistakes. They want to see people that say, I'm flawed. And hopefully that will be something you're interested in.
And Marcella?
If you're looking for someone that is absolutely passionate about what she does, in my case, it being food, then it's definitely me. For some reason, you have not wanted to tap into the Latin American market, which is, there's 40 million of us in the United States.
Oh, we certainly want to tap into the Latin American market.
That's why I think God put me in this chair right now. People have called me the Mexican Martha Stewart, which is kind of crazy, but I don't want to be the Mexican Martha Stewart. I want to help you translate all of this so that you are the Mexican Martha Stewart. I think my community is hungry for someone like you, and I think that's how I would be an asset to Martha Stewart living on Omni Media.
Marcella, as project manager, you have to pick 2 of your teammates to come back with you so that we can decide who to send home. Mm-hmm. Which 2 would you choose?
I would say Amanda and Ryan.
Leslie, why don't you go back to the loft? And why don't the 3 of you, Ryan, Marcella, and Amanda, wait in the reception room for me? We're left with 3 people out there.
You've got a tough decision. That's why you get the big bucks.
I just don't like my loyalty question, that's all. That's what sends me up the wall.
You really think you went into this task with the same energy as every other task?
Absolutely.
How could you say I did not work hard and wasn't a team player?
Just because you couldn't organize a team doesn't mean we sabotaged you.
Wow.
Hi, Julia. How are you? Yes, it's getting a little difficult. Okay, why don't you send them in?
Okay, I'll send them in, thanks. You can go in now.
I'd like to say something if I can before we get started. You can question a lot of things about me, but you should never ever question my loyalty. And I think it's a stretch for you to do that. I don't appreciate it. And I will sit here and explain point by point why I never sabotaged you or left your side.
Would you please sit down?
Did we miss something?
No, not really. It's the same things, the same stuff that was going on in here. I'm just saying that your attitude was different in this task than it was in the task prior to this one.
You're the one that shut down, not us.
I didn't shut down. I did not shut down.
This is a job interview, the likes of which I have never seen before, and you will never have a job interview like this again in your lives. Martha Stewart living on the media has many, many different opportunities, and that's what's so interesting about it. And that's what keeps me going, that's what keeps Charles going, Alexis going. Every day we're signing contracts to do radio, we're signing contracts to do business books as well as food books, as well as baking books. I mean, this is what's so exciting about it.
And if it's not fun, don't do it.
Yep.
And hard work can be fun. Do you think that Ryan was responsible for you losing the task?
No, I do not.
So why did you bring him in?
Well, because I thought that it was a combination of things, one of them being that my teammates didn't support me, and he's just one of the teammates.
Why didn't you bring Leslie back?
Because I think that she did a great job, and she was very supportive of me in the process of being project manager, and I think if anyone was good at sales, it was her.
Is she more supportive of you than the other 2, and than Amanda and...
Well, when Amanda first came in, she was asked if she supported her team, and she said no, I couldn't support Marcella, and then later changed what you said.
Well, you did say that.
I said I respect her as a person, but I didn't support a lot of the decisions that she made, but I had to go along with those decisions because she was the project manager.
Are you also polite on these teams that you just, oh my goodness, it's not a good idea, but I will do it if you say so. Is that the way you are behaving in your teams? That's crazy.
Well, I felt that mentally we were playing gymnastics with each other, fighting with each other ideas, but ultimately when I showed up that morning, I wanted to win the task. I'm very competitive. I think that surely says something about how hard I've worked and how much I want this job.
And what about you, Marcella?
Well, if you want somebody that's cutthroat, that's not me. If you want somebody that is willing to work hard and is absolutely passionate about what she does and will always carry herself with integrity, then you want me here.
Ryan, I like your sense of self and your sense of propriety, and you are an upright young man. But you should know better than to sit back when your leader is floundering. It was clear, Marcella, that you really didn't have the respect of your team, nor did you have control of your team, and that's a problem. But, Amanda, I think that you sensed weakness in Marcella, and yet you did nothing really to help the team as a whole. And you haven't really shown me that you are a team player. That sort of behavior is not something we want here at MSLO. Teamwork is one of the most important things. And for those reasons, Amanda, I have to say goodbye.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely made the right choice.
I think so.
I agree.
And it's interesting how this process kind of lets the cream rise to the top.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Dear Amanda, you have certain talents that can be used in many ways. I do think that you should focus on those things that interest you. Gardening, marketing, etc. I hope you have as much passion for your garden as you expressed. It will bring you and your family much joy. It was a pleasure knowing you,